I didn't expect respect that night. I wasn't dressed in a suit, didn't carry myself like someone important, and honestly, I didn't need special treatment. All I wanted was to drop my wife off at the restaurant where she worked and head home. That was the plan. Simple. Normal. Quiet. But plans have a way of falling apart when people forget who's standing right next to them. It was raining lightly when we pulled up outside the restaurant. A classy place. Valet parking, soft lighting, the kind of place where people speak a little more carefully and smile a little more fake. My wife adjusted her hair in the mirror and checked her phone. "Just wait here," she said. "I'll go inside first." I frowned. "Why?" "I can walk you in." She hesitated, then said casually, "It's fine. You're just dropping me off anyway." Just dropping me off. The words landed heavier than she probably meant them to. Still, I nodded. I didn't want an argument over nothing, or at least what I thought was nothing. I stepped out of the car to open her door because that's how I was raised. As we walked toward the entrance, one of the staff members greeted her warmly. "Good evening, ma'am," he said, barely glancing at me. She smiled brightly. "Hi, I'm here." The staff member looked at me and asked, "Will you be joining us, sir?" Before I could answer, she laughed lightly and said, "Oh no, he's just dropping me off." Just dropping me off. The staff member nodded and turned his attention fully back to her. Something inside my chest tightened, but I kept my face neutral. I wasn't angry yet, just confused. This wasn't like her, or maybe it was, and I had been ignoring it. She turned to me and lowered her voice. "You can go. I'll be late." I looked at her for a second, really looked at her, trying to find the woman I married in her eyes. I didn't see her. I saw someone else. Someone distant. Someone embarrassed. "Okay," I said calmly. I turned to leave when a voice stopped me. "Excuse me, sir?" I turned back. A man in a sharp suit had stepped out from inside. The manager. He was staring at me, not rudely, but intensely. His eyes moved from my face to my watch, then back to my face again. His expression changed instantly. Color drained from his skin. "Yes?" I asked. He swallowed. Are you Mr. Rahman?" I nodded. For a moment, no one spoke. The staff member beside my wife looked confused. My wife looked annoyed. The manager straightened up immediately. "I'm so sorry," he said, his voice suddenly respectful. "I didn't realize you were here." My wife's smile disappeared. "What's going on?" The manager ignored her question and turned fully to me. "Sir, please forgive us. If you'd like a table, we can prepare our best one right away." "I'm not staying," I said calmly. His face went even paler. "I was just leaving," I added. The silence around us was loud. The staff member who had brushed me off earlier suddenly looked very uncomfortable. My wife stared at me like she was seeing a stranger. "Wait," she said. "What do you mean?" I looked at her gently. "I thought I was just dropping you off." The manager cleared his throat nervously. "Sir, your wife works with us occasionally for events. We didn't know." "You didn't know what?" my wife snapped. He hesitated, then said carefully, "That he's the primary investor who saved this branch last year." Her face went white. I didn't enjoy that moment. Not the shock, not the embarrassment, not the sudden shift in how everyone looked at me. I had never told her details about my work because I didn't think it mattered. I never needed recognition at home. I just needed respect. "I should go," I said. The manager stepped aside quickly. "Of course. Again, my deepest apologies." I walked back toward my car. I could hear my wife calling my name behind me, but I didn't turn around. Not because I wanted revenge, but because I needed space to breathe. That night she came home early. I was sitting at the dining table drinking tea, calm on the outside, tired on the inside. She stood in front of me, unsure, defensive, scared. "Why didn't you tell me?" she asked. Tell you what, I replied. That you own part of the restaurant. That you're that. I looked up at her. Would it have changed how you introduced me? She didn't answer. I nodded slowly. That's why. She sat down, rubbing her hands together. I didn't mean it like that. I was just trying to keep things professional. By erasing me? I asked softly. Tears filled her eyes. I didn't realize how it sounded. You didn't realize because you didn't look at my face, I said. The manager did. That's the difference. She cried then. Quietly. Not to manipulate. Not dramatically. Just regret. I never wanted to be hidden, I continued. I never wanted titles or special treatment. I just didn't want to be treated like I don't exist. She reached for my hand, hesitated, then pulled back. I'm sorry. I know, I said. But sorry doesn't fix patterns. That conversation changed everything. Not overnight, not magically, but slowly. She stopped shrinking me in public. I stopped shrinking myself at home. And I learned something important that day. Sometimes people don't disrespect you because they think you're small. They disrespect you because they think you'll accept it. I didn't.